Well, how you doing, subscribers? How you doing, new viewers? I'm Ion Prime. Definitely a sad day in gaming for today, as we got a very unexpected message, that very almost frightening X alert with the black feature image with the PlayStation logo, and you're like, oh my goodness, what in the world are we announcing today? And we see in their X account that PlayStation will no longer be making physical games. Now, we still got a little bit of time left to get physical games. This will start January 2028. And I'm kind of sad about it. And the reason I'm sad is, I guess you can say I'm an old head, but I do like my physical media. I like knowing that I can pick it up, I can put it in the system, and I can play it right there. And I like that. I don't have to worry about an internet connection. I don't have to worry about, whether that game will still be there, because we see all this about digital properties just being pulled from our libraries. We got the story the other day, Sony pulling all those movies and stuff that you bought digitally. I don't like it. I'm sad to see it. Now, having said that, I'm not like anti-digital. I understand why digital is around. Digital is a little bit cheaper for these companies to be able to produce, to get it out to us. They don't have to worry about the disc and the box art and printing off artwork to put in the box. And, that's why they got rid of manuals, because they didn't want to spend the money printing out the manuals. That's why they stopped doing that. Unfortunately, these companies, they are designed to make money. And when they can't make money, they got to cut back places. That's why we see layoffs. That's why we see, reductions in certain things. And that's why we're getting this, because and you are probably watching this right now and you're like, I love having my physical media, but unfortunately we're in the minority. We see that from different sales reports that come out, and we see, it's like 80% digital, 20% physical. And unfortunately, that 20% physical, that's not going to cut it. It's not going to make any money for Sony. And that's why that they are cutting all this off. And I know I'm wearing the PlayStation hat right now, so you're probably thinking, Sony pony or whatever. I enjoy PlayStation. I've always enjoyed PlayStation. I've been with PlayStation since the very first one. I like their ecosystem. I like the exclusive games that they have on there. And that's why I like playing Sony. And I probably will continue to play on PlayStation if I can afford a PlayStation 6. With the way prices have been going now, we may not be able to afford the next generation console. But still, to me, it is a sad thing to see that we're not going to be getting discs, that we're not going to be able to, go to the store and, pull a case off the rack, take it up to the counter, pay for it, bring it home, unwrap it, open it up, put the disc in, and start playing. Of course, we got to wait for download and stuff, but anyway, I'm going to miss that. And I don't know. It's just sad. It's a sad day, but at the same time, this is the price of progress. And the way now, internet obviously is not the best in all areas, but with internet, that's how they're able to deliver these digital products to us is through the internet. And the internet has gotten better, even though it's not great in all areas. It has gotten better. And that's why it's easier to produce these digital goods to be able to send to us. Now, the one thing that I would like to see now, if we are going to this all digital route and we no longer have a physical option to play our games, to watch our movies, whatever, that there needs to be some laws now created that prevent these items being taken away. If we're going to pay full price for a digital product, we need to be able to keep that product. We don't need to be paying for a license, because we're not paying for a license with a physical product. We're paying for that physical product with the game on it, and we're getting to play it, and we're getting to keep it, and we get to keep playing it over and over again. And by doing it digitally, we can't do that if they're going to take that license away. So the laws need to be made to where they cannot do that anymore, because we're still purchasing a good. We're not purchasing a service. We're purchasing a good. Yes, it's not physical. We can't have it in our hands, but it's still a good from PlayStation. So hopefully laws can come around and see this and change. That way, that can't happen anymore. So I'm sad about it. I really am. But I'm still going to be on PlayStation. I'm still going to play. I'm not saying, I'm going to give up on PlayStation. I'm not going to play video games ever again, because I still am. And I will, because I enjoy the hobby. And this is a blow to our hobby, obviously. But I'm still going to enjoy the hobby for what it is, because I really do. And I mean, if PlayStation 5 is the last system that I ever buy, so be it. I'll still have fun with my PlayStation 5. I still have all my past consoles. Which, speaking of that, we also got other news that the PlayStation 3 store and the PlayStation Vita store will be shutting down over the course of the next year or so. Mexico, Honduras, and Nicaragua, those countries, the stores will start shutting down in August of this year. Additional Latin America and Middle Eastern countries will be closing down late this year. And then in all other countries, starting in July of next year. So if you still have a PlayStation 3, if you still have a PlayStation Vita, obviously you can still access those digital stores, but they will be going away, which I need to get my PlayStation 3. It's sitting over at my parents' house because there was a fire in my apartment a few years ago, and my PlayStation 3 got knocked off, and I think it still works. I haven't plugged it in since that time, but I believe it still works. But part of the casing, I believe, is damaged. So I just need to check that and make sure, that everything's in place and it still works. So I need to pull it out and double check it and make sure everything is still working, and make sure that all my stuff is still on there. That way, whenever this does close down, I'll still be good to go using my PlayStation 3. But again, those stores will finally be shutting down. I know, was that 2020, 2021, whenever they made that initial announcement, and everybody got upset about that, pushed back, and they delayed it. Well, we've had our 6 years, our 6-year grace period on that. So those will be shutting down as well. So today, not the best day in gaming, not the best day to enjoy our hobby, but we still have our hobby. We can still go in and play games. Even if you have a pass system, you can still go in and play the games that you like. And that's what I'm going to talk about today, closing out to this video, is I'm going to show you my 5 favorite physical games that I have in my collection today. And obviously one of these is cartridge based, which that's fine, but that would be Super Mario Bros. 3 on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Love Super Mario Bros. 3. And again, I can take this cartridge. That's what's the beauty of it. I can take this cartridge right there. I can take my Nintendo Entertainment System. I can push it. I can plug it in, push it down, turn it on, and I can play this. I don't have to worry about an internet connection. I don't have to worry about anything else. I can put this game in and I can play it. I've got the manual. I can sit here if I'm bored for 5 minutes and I can go through the manual and I can read the manual. That's the beauty of having a physical game. Next up, PlayStation 2, and I know it's the greatest hits. At some point I'll get the black label, but Gran Turismo 2. But see, now I'm not so worried about having, this green label on here now, because I know that I can pick this up. The game is on this disc, and I can sit down and play it, and I can have a good time, and I can enjoy my time with it, and all I need is just that memory card to be able to save all my stuff. So again, I'm not so worried now about having this green banner on my PlayStation 1 game. Gran Turismo 2, absolutely love this game, one of my favorites of all time. Next up, obviously a great RPG, a couple of RPGs in this group, but Final Fantasy 7 on the PlayStation 1. Absolutely love Final Fantasy 7. Just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours that I put into playing this game. Absolutely love it. Such a great RPG. Love the remake series, which thank goodness that we'll be getting the final installment of that on disc. So that'll be awesome. And again, it's got the greatest hits banner on here now. Now I'm not so worried that I have this because I've got the game on disc, which is just absolutely awesome. So the third in my list of my 5 favorite games, physical games that I have in my collection, Final Fantasy X, PlayStation 2. Again, Final Fantasy X, I've put just so many hours into this game. Absolutely love it. But again, it's all on the disc. All right there on the disc for me to play whenever I want to, my PlayStation 2. And again, a manual. Ooh, yeah, a manual. So I can sit down, and I can go through this manual and just read through it and find out different things and see past advertisements for, Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. I actually enjoyed that movie. I know it gets a lot of hate, but I enjoyed Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. So I'm in the minority on that too. But hey, whatever. And finally, my number 5 of my list. Obviously, these are not in any particular order, but this is love this game. Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. Absolutely love this game. Again, so much time that I put into this, and you follow along with that story, and you're like, at the time we thought it was kind of crazy, the story he was telling in that, and then we go back today and we look at the story in this game, and you're like, that dude was some kind of soothsayer. Because it just makes so much sense nowadays with the story he was telling in Metal Gear Solid 2. But absolutely love Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. So my top 5 games there in my physical collections, because again, I can go back and I can pull out my system, I can plug these discs in, and I can play the game without having to worry about downloads, without having to worry about DLC. It's all right there for me to play, and that is the beauty of physical media, and that is why it needs to still be out there. I'm going to miss physical media. I'm going to continue to play PlayStation, and but today is a sad day for video games. But I'm Ion Prime. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you don't. Obviously, talk about today's news down in the comment section down below. Love to see your comments on that. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe, and love to have you along for the ride as I continue my early jaunt into this YouTube video adventure. So I am having fun with it, and I hope that you are too watching these videos. And I think that's it. I'll leave the PlayStation blog post about both of those. Those will be down in the description below. So if you want to go by and check out the full news on both of these stories for today, I'll have that down there for you as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Keep gaming. I know it's a sad day, but keep gaming, my friends. Keep those controllers charged, and I will talk to you again tomorrow with some more happier gaming news tomorrow. Thank you guys so much.